Hey guys, what's up? So today we're going to be doing a video about how to breed superworms. So Petco and most other pet shops price way too much money for their superworms. So this is a quick and easy way to get them and save money. Okay, so the first thing you need is some superworms. About 100. Here, let me get one. I know it's quite dirty in here, but that's just because it's the end of the month, and if I throw away any, there might be eggs on them, so yeah. So here's a superworm. There's a difference between a mealworm, and it's that superworms get a lot bigger, and they're better for your animals. So you get some of those. Then once they get big enough, which I don't really have that many big ones because they all pupated, you have to separate them. Now let's go show you where you separate them. It is important to separate them because otherwise they won't pupate. So this is what you separate them. So as you can see, right there is a pupa. I can get it to move for you. It's gonna turn into a beetle pretty soon. Right here is a superworm. Okay, so you see how some of them are curled up right before they pupate, and they turn into one of these. They curl up into a ball. That's a good sign. Once they start curling up, you know they're pretty much good. Okay, so see this one? It's not pupated yet. It's still just like digging around looking for a place to hide, but then you need to stress them out. You do that by separating them and then giving them less room and not really giving them enough things to hide in. So once they pupate, they will look like this. And see how it's black eyes? They get black eyes right before they turn into beetles. I don't have any beetles right in here right now because they already all pupated the first wave of them. So these, it's cheap. You can get them from Dick's Sporting Goods for like $5 for this entire thing, which is a pretty good price. Also, if you want, you could use deli cups. Let me get one. You could use one of these. I don't have any mealworms in them right now, but yeah. So see how there's holes in the lid? You have to take a pen and put them in there, otherwise they'll suffocate. Do the same thing for the plastic tackle box. Okay, so now back to the superworms. Let me just get them. Okay, so you need food for them, and they themselves prefer fresh fruits and veggies. That's what I feed them, and I also feed them this Better Bug gut loading diet. It's good it has a lot of protein for the growing mealworms. Once they get big enough, we put them in the plastic tackle box. Okay, so now let's look at the final form of them, the beetle. They can climb, so just be careful, because I didn't know that at first and they got all over the house. But they won't breed by themselves in your house, so you don't have to worry about that. But these are the beetles. They're called darkling beetles. Here, let me get one. they're quite good at climbing. You will also need hiding places. I use just egg crates because I have plenty of them, and they're cheap. And if you use these and you start seeing like gray, like fuzzy thing, it's not actually mold, it's just them like chewing through it. Do you see them right there, how it's like that? Right now they're chewing at it. I don't know why they do that, they just do it, I guess. So, okay. So you feed them carrots. I have parakeets and I just give them the leftover food, which works well for me. So yeah, you don't need to heat them or anything. And once in a while, if you can give them water gel to help them get enough moisture. But they should be fine with the fresh fruits and vegetables. But just in case, I have some of it. This is a protein gutlet and water gel combined. It's quite nice. It's very practical for use. It's quite cheap also. They come in little cubes. Other companies also make them in yellow, and you can also buy calcium for them. But this food in here already has calcium. So let's just get some of this in there. Oh yeah, I'll get some of it out. Just hold on for a second. Got some. See that? It's kind of like Jello, but it's better from the. Actually, I've actually made Jello and give it to them. Surprisingly, they actually like it, which is weird, but okay. So then you just give them a couple pieces. So little squares. As you can see, they might be chewing on carrots and stuff. There's a lot of them hiding here. Let's get some of them out for you guys so you can see them. They're quite good at clinging on to things. So they start like wandering around, and then once they find a food source, they start eating it. They actually do chew a little bit through carrots, like as you can see. See the hole, they made that, and I just put that in yesterday, so yeah. Also, I don't have that many of them in here, but if I had more, I'd be sure that they would start laying a lot more eggs, so production is kind of slow right now, but yeah. And it's only been like, I've only had these for a month. Like, I literally just bought some a month ago, and they turned into these, and now they're starting to breed. So yeah. Let's see if we can get them on footage eating. That one is flipped over. It will flip itself back over. Oh yeah, for the substrate, I use oatmeal and bran. It's good for them, and I also mix in some of the protein gut load better bug diet. So, see, that one's still flipped over. Let's just help it. There you go, little fella. And these don't bite, so you don't have to worry about that. They are very hardy. They're gonna start, and they do have wings. I don't have any right now, but when they first emerge from the pupa, they're white, and then they turn reddish oranges. Do not put them in then. I made the mistake myself, and then they get like a little deformed and bent up because of the other beetles that are like crawling on top of them. So you have to wait for them to turn black. Once they turn black, you can put them in with the others. Let's see. Oh, see the two of them on that carrot right there? But they're not really that hungry right now because I already fed them. So yeah. See that one? Can you see it eating the cube? right there. Oh, it just walked away when I said that. Now it's eating the carrot. Okay, so that's it. Hope you enjoyed. Like and subscribe.